Okay, getting the first pick. Oh, get three, Pyro, get three with the
Blade Kid putting on a clinic. Whole team's down. Oh!
Experience tranquility.
Good evening, Overwatch fans, and welcome to week 1 of stage 2 of season 5 of Overwatch Tranquility. Tonight, there is quite the chill in the air and the smell of something funky as we see the Arctic Foxes versus the Dumpster Divers in our Discord tier matchup tonight in Indigo Sea. They are hammering away for those bottom spots, both teams ending stage 1 at a 1-4 win-loss ratio and looking to turn it all around tonight. Will the Arctic Foxes get the Coons to chill out, or will those Dumpster Divers dig out the floor from underneath those Foxes? We will find out shortly. I'm Captain Jack, your play-by-play for the night, joined by Gizmo, Charmander on analyst, and Atlas on production. Gizmo, what do you think we're going to end up seeing tonight?
I think we're going to see some true grit from both these two teams. Like you said, they're both 1-4, and we're in stage 2. Stage 2 is where it really matters. And as being on a team, or formerly being on a team that was in this position in season 4, I understand the true grit you're going through. You're going to be trying everything. You're going to be running meta. Right now, meta is kind of up in the air depending on what map you're on.
There's a
support
meta?
line. Yeah, there's really no meta right now, but pretty much support can get away with whatever they want. Probably not going to run much Baptiste tonight. DPS, Ash Tracer still looks like the most favored. Maybe some McCree too. Even with his nerf, he still can get some value out. And probably double bubble a lot. And if we're on certain maps, maybe even Ryan Zarya. So that's what I'm seeing tonight so far. But honestly, this is where these two teams really show their colors.
That is true. You want to know the one thing that I'm excited for about tonight and the rest of stage 2? No Kings Row. Yes. Yes. We get to see so many other maps other than Kings Row this stage.
No, you know which one I'm favored not to see right now? Lijiang Tower. Lijiang Tower.
I can give or take Lijiang.
You don't understand. I have gotten that map over and over in comp today.
Have you? Oh, so you got some mad animosity towards that. See, mine stretches throughout my casting. I can't tell you how many matches I've casted on Kings Row. It seems like every single matchup. If Kings Row's on the list, you know it's gonna get picked. So go ahead in the chat. Go ahead, start popping off who you think is going to take it away tonight. Do you think the Arctic Foxes have the ability to bring it back and start their ascension into the playoffs, or do you think the Dumpster Divers will be digging their way up to those playoff spots? Let us know in those comments. Our first map of the evening is going to be Nepal. So let's go ahead and start introducing our teams for the evening. Coming in for the Arctic Foxes, we have Golden Crow, Azadeli, Panda, Wolf, Cucumber, and Poseidon. Who do we have for the Dumpster Divers there, Gizmo?
We have Eeyore, Davion, Tommy, Akua, Duds, and Nevitz.
There we go.
Ooh, that was some fun
We got some fun ones tonight, folks. So we apologize if we already got we were already told ahead of time that I've apparently been saying Davion's name wrong like every cast. But if you don't tell us, we don't know. All right, English is weird.
And I got dyslexia. We're already having a hard enough time as it is.
Exactly. So either way, our pronunciations of their names definitely won't throw off any of their skills, to be completely honest. So as soon as the teams are ready and raring to go, we'll head into Nepal. I want to remind you all, it is September. So if you want to get those subs in for a lower cost than usual, you get discounts on your 1 month, 3 month, and 6 month subscriptions up to 30% off. I know that is something that is still on my list for this month to get done. So be sure to hit that sub button so that you can get all of that sweet, sweet discount for the remaining 15 days, I think. I don't know. We're in this state of it could still be March and it could be December. We really don't know at this point. So interestingly enough, our teams are still not ready. So I'm not for certain what to do about that aspect. But there we go. All right, they were just talking away at chat, so I figured they were just ignoring us at this point. Let's see how long we can get those casters talking.
Oh yeah.
All right.
For those of you who don't know, it's $11 for 3 months. So.
Ooh, that's not bad when it costs like $5 a month anyway. So
yeah, exactly.
Get those subs in, folks. Get them in. Our first map of the evening going to be headed to Nepal Sanctum, which is a great little boop center map that does take quite a few lives despite being the tranquil place that it is. But with the ever-changing meta, it's going to be interesting to see what comes out here. Gizmo, what do you see prepping up for the teams as we wait for the doors to unlock?
So right now I'm seeing a dive with a Symmetra from Panda, which I think might be switched to a Tracer very quickly from Arctic Foxes. And Dumpster Divers going with the classic Ryan Zarya comp. Both teams running a Sombra. She's very huge lately.
Interesting.
Both teams running the Lucio, so hopefully get some boops going. Reaper and
love
boops.
So,
I think it's gonna be a very interesting Sanctum. Not too many boops until Winston gets that primal going, but I think Cucumber and Akua might be the ones to watch out for.
That is true. Let's see if they can make it happen. RRA, Davion trying to work their way into the objective with the rest of the team. As we see now, Golden Crow going to make their way onto the objective as well. The main tanks battling it out, but do not have the support that they are looking for. Trying to see if they can get some picks on the side before they engage in on the objective. And it looks like Dumpster Divers will take control of the objective, despite the fact that nobody from the side of Arctic Foxes has really even stepped foot on the point. The hack coming in on to Golden Crows. Panda able to take down Tommy, but Duds and Davion just going to go ahead and tear up that front line, taking down Golden Crow, Poseidon, and Cucumber. With those three already out of the fight, we see the fight continuing on, but it's not going to last for much longer as Duds and Eeyore end up taking down the remaining players. Davion finalizing on Azadeli. And that will be a continued climb for them, 30% in climbing for the side of the Dumpster Divers.
Yeah, running the dive here on Sanctum is a hard kind of play to do, especially when you're going up against the Brawl they are. Dumpster Divers were able to just stay together, and even if they got the first loss, they were able to keep the point on the fight.
Oh, That shatter right there coming in from Davion as Azadale does end up taking down Dud, sending him over the side. Golden Crow following up onto Akua right there. And the picks are still coming in strong. EMP ends up getting the 5-man as the Coalescence now coming out from Nevitz. Ends up grabbing Poseidon, but Wolf and Panda still getting picks as they push into the objective right now at the 63% mark. Diva Bomb going down for Azadale as they get nothing but control of the objective. Akua ends up getting taken down by Panda as we see now. Dud's just trying to stay on the objective, trying to keep control. The boop comes out as Panda able to get that final shot in, and Tommy contesting the objective. Now the tackle comes in from Davion as control swaps over at the 76% mark, but Golden Crow just going to send them right over the side. 10% and climbing now for the Arctic Foxes.
Yeah, 2 major ults committed by Dumpster Dive without any follow-up, and surprisingly enough, though, they were able to hold on for 76% of that point.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's just as you were saying. It's about the speed and working together right there. They were doing really well. Oh man, I gotta cut myself off as the EMP Blossom comes out. Panda and Azadale Wolf following up on Eeyore as that what? As they get a boop. I'm guessing they hacked Eeyore as they jumped off the side. Those are always interesting to see right there. But 45% and climbing. As I was saying, the brawl comp only works if they're all together. The dive was able to separate them out after the shatter, get the picks that they needed, and now it's working out really well for them because they can move so quick with the Graviton now coming out. Gonna be hard to hold on to as Duds coming in with a Blossom of their own. Almost gets booped off the objective as Tommy and Akua following up with the EMP beat drop. Now Golden Crow able to send Davion off the side with the Primal once again as Duds takes down Poseidon Nevitz, and Duds following up on additional kills, able to take it back at the 71% mark.
Honestly, I'm surprised Panda didn't have a trigger finger because both times Dumpster Diver didn't check their corners and he had an easy picking opportunity, but he was patient on it.
Yep, that's absolutely true. 90% in climbing right now as they head into final fight territory. We see Tommy on the side, big shatter once again, but only ends up getting the main tanks. The rest of the team able to escape and get on the objective, almost getting it within their control, but without the tanks to kind of hold the ground that they are needing, it's going to be really hard for them to continue to hold control. Panda gets the double kill there. Now the Blossom out from Duds once again gets the triple kill. Golden Crow swapping over to the ball, able to take down Davion as Wolf follows up onto Duds, and that will be control swapped over in overtime to the Arctic Foxes.
Yeah, a huge play by Duds with that Death Blossom. In all honesty, that's been the biggest ult that's been effective as far as getting the kills go. And huge switch off by Golden Crow to the ball to help Wolf the contest.
And as my wife makes fun of me by getting Davion's name wrong again, as the Daily sends it in with the EMP Diva Bomb combo. Coalescence now coming out from Nevitz as we see them pumping into the objective as much damage and healing as possible. 3v6 as the EMP comes out from Tommy. Now Davion swapping over to the ball to try to get back to the objective quickly. Panda with the Blossom as the Daily protects them, able to get the double kills. Poseidon and Golden Crow following up. Now we see the Graviton coming out, ends up getting eaten by as Poseidon and Golden Crow get the double kill there at the end, and 100-99. We will see Arctic Foxes hold the Sanctum.
Right now between these two teams, I'd say their ult economy has been both very well. I think the value of the ults is what's making the difference in these fights right now. Dumpster Divers just popping ults, I think maybe just to pop them at the end of fights that are already lost. Haven't really been able to find any follow-up on any of their shatters so far, and I'm feeling for Davion because his shatters have been massive. But the combos on Arctic Foxes, not finding too many picks off of them, but still just even being able to, have that kind of communication, I think that might be what, gave them the first match on Sanctum.
I can definitely agree with you there. And chat, we do know that it is the wrong logo. We are getting that fixed. 2 minutes delay. We'll get to you very shortly there. Probably already fixed. And here we go. The brawl comes coming out for both as we head into Village. Poseidon able to get the first pick onto Akua as the Maywall comes out from Tommy. Davion falling to Panda, but the Maywall separating out the team is not going to be good for them if they can't push back in. Now with the Maywall down, Tommy is all alone on the objective. The lone May is going to get bullied to oblivion as the hack comes in, as the Daily getting the pick right there, and the Arctic Foxes will start their percentage climb.
Yeah, very interesting keeping Wolf on the Sombra and having Tommy go over to the May on Dumpster Divers. Typically speaking, this is a favored map for the Reaper May, but honestly, with the Sombra being able to stop May ability, and unfortunately, you know, May sometimes spawn off his own team, can be that difference in a fight.
That is true. That is true. The picks just didn't come in hard enough, and now we see Ultimates coming online. Poseidon popping out the Coalescence early, trying to see if they can get some easy picks, but the Maywall comes out to separate. Now Coalescence coming out from Nevitz, looking to see if they can even the field or take advantage right here, as both Ryans go swinging at one another right now. Not a pick to be had just yet as the Hacks trying to come first. Comes in, Davion ends up dropping shield and running to the back line as the Shatter comes in huge from Golden Crow, ends up losing their life as the Blossom comes out for Duds. But as the Daily's bomb takes Duds out of the picture, Eeyore following up onto Wolf now as the Daily, the only one left on the objective, gonna get frozen out, taken out of mech, bullied as they continue to hold the objective, and at the 59% mark, Control will go over to the Dumpster Divers.
Amazing Shatter by Golden Crow, but an even more amazing Death Blossom by Duds. Just being able to find into the backline and getting four picks with it, which gave them the point. And now they have the ult economy with both Shattered Blizzard and a beat drop that hopefully wasn't get shut out by the
that is true. Oh, as you say that, we see the EMP come out, canceling out the Shatter right there. Blossom, though, coming out from Panda, looking to see if they can clean up. Does a lot of damage, but isn't able to get the picks. Gonna follow up on that as Cucumber and Panda able to get those picks in the end. Eeyore being the last one to fall at the 40% mark. We will see Control go back over to the Arctic Fox.
Can I just say, as Daily just had an amazing eat on the Blizzard.
Yes,
that is
big eat,
her
big
second eat on a Blizzard. Honestly, I don't know if Tommy knows this, but if you put up a wall, D.Va can't eat through it, so might be a strategy that they might want to try next time. Just, you know, play a little more safe. But Tommy's already at another Blizzard, so kudos to them.
That is true. A lot of damage being done. Oh, as we see Arctic Foxes locked out of the objective due to the Maywall. Now we see the Coalescence coming out. Shatter out for Golden Crow. Gets frozen out and taken down by Duds. It's 5v6, 4v6 as Tommy takes down Wolf in their backline as Daily. The only one left on the objective gets slammed down by Davion as they retake control at the 97% mark.
What a great play by Tommy. Like I said, already has another Blizzard after just a fight and a half. That's some amazing May play right there. That's a lot of right click, if you ask me. I personally love when my May right click.
That is true. And with Eeyore on having the Graviton available, I gotta say, as the Daily's been big on eating stuff lately, so let's see if they're still hungry. Moving into the objective right now, 65% and climbing. The Maywall goes up. Blizzard looks like you gave him a hint right there. Not able to get the eat, but the D.Va Bomb goes into the back line, looking to get the picks, doesn't get it. Graviton Blossom comes out. Duds able to get the double kill as Tommy gets a double of their own. They're going to leave as a Daily alone to be bullied, basically, as Nevitz ends up taking him out there in the end. At the 85% mark, they will still hold control of the objective.
Yeah, and Davion has Shatter, so they have all means to stop the contest right now.
That's true, but big EMP getting ready to come up there for Wolf. Will it get the Blossom, or will it get the beat and the Shatter? The picks coming in. Panda able to take down Davion, but the rest of the picks coming in for those darn Dumpster Divers. Coalescence now coming out for Poseidon, but gets taken down by Duds. Duds is just cleaning up this objective as the Reaper, getting every pick imaginable. And with 100 to 97%, Dumpster Divers tie it up 1-1 here on Nepal.
Both teams showing true grit on this first map in Nepal. I've seen some great changes, and like you said, it looked like Tommy must have heard me, because sure enough, the Maywall went up, as Daily was not able to eat it, even though they were trying to, and got a nice little thing. But here's the thing I would like to see from Arctic Fox is the Sombra was kind of, hindering them a little as far as damage goes. And the fact that Tommy was able to build 2 Blizzards in a fight and a half, I think, like I was saying at the beginning, that map is truly just a Reaper main map. If you're running it, you get to that point first, you're running that. And now we're going to see Dumpster Dive on a dive, which we haven't seen them do yet.
Ooh, the Dumpster Divers be diving against the also diving team Arctic Foxes. It looks like Dud's going to swap off that Reaper, though, trying to see if they can get some more damage over distance with that Ashe. And Akua opting for the Mercy over the Lucio that we've seen them on so far tonight.
Yeah, and let's see Tommy on the Tracer instead of the Sombra. This is going to be an interesting matchup for him to go up against Wolf.
Hey, but it's working out so far. Panda and Duds trading kills right there as Davion gets rezzed back into the fight. Duds able to take down Panda without the DPS in the fight. Going to be hard for them to clean up. I should say hard if Golden Crow wasn't going so hard with that beam of theirs. Gets the double kill as the Daily able to follow up with a double kill of their own. The only one left on the objective is Davion and Nevitz, and with those picks continuing to come in, Arctic Foxes will easily take the objective and start their percentage climb.
Yeah, and huge play by Golden, just completely ignored, able to freely dive the backline, take care of the Ashe. Even with Wolf getting gone, no hacks gone, you're running a Winston, the D.Va defense matrix isn't going to be necessary a problem, and also with the Moira as well.
That is true. It looks like we've got another pronunciation we've been getting wrong. It's Azadale. So, good to know. Thank you so much for the support in the community. We appreciate it. Bob getting invested into the objective by Duds ends up getting hacked out before they're even able to shoot a bullet, and Panda takes him down. Bomb coming in. Ends up taking Nevitz down without that healing. It's going to be really difficult for them to hold on. Eeyore and Davion falling low as Wolf able to take him down. Golden Crow with the Primal takes down Duds, and all those picks going to continue to hold this objective for the side of the Arctic Foxes.
Yeah, Wolf right now coming up on first CMP and Panda coming up with Death Blossom could be helpful in the next fight, considering you have both Monkey ult, D.Va Bomb, Nano, and Valkyrie. It's looking really good for Dumpster Divers as far as ult goes.
That's true. We see the Nano and the Valkyrie coming out, both ultimates pumping out a huge amount of damage right here. D.Va Bomb in for Meteor as Duds gets the double kill right there. Look at all those names tagged to those kills. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Tommy coming in as the Pharah, able to get a pick onto Cucumber as Wolf gets followed up on by Duds as well at the 85% mark. The Dumpster Divers will take control of the objective and start their percentage climb.
Smart switch by Tommy, not getting too much value with the Tracer, switching over to Pharah so Mercy has a little escape route for the dive, plus you're able to put in just a little bit more damage and being able to be a little more picky on the back.
That is true, but now we see the ult economy on the other side of the field. Davion, the only one with an ultimate online, whereas we see 4 ultimates coming online. EMP ends up grabbing 3 as the Blossom ends up coming out for Panda, but since they weren't able to grab Eeyore with the EMP, a lot of that's going to get eaten up, but Panda doesn't care. Going to get the picks anyway. It's Golden Crow following up on their own, ends up getting a double. Panda able to follow up on Davion as Azadale gets Akua in the end. At the 42% mark, control goes back over to the Arctic Foxes.
Honestly, Dubs hopefully can contest long enough for Tommy to come in and hopefully get a huge barrage and maybe even take out Cucumber before that beat drop plays in.
Well, it looks like that's not going to matter as Eeyore, able to touch the objective, immediately gets hacked. Barrage coming out from Tommy, takes down Azadale as Golden Crow following up with the Primal, takes down Nevitz. Duds with a Blossom of their own, takes down Cucumber, but it's not going to be enough. Big Slam coming in for Eeyore as they do not have the Sombra in play, but the picks continue to come in for the Arctic Foxes regardless. 100 to 70-ish%. Arctic Foxes take the win here on the Shrine as well as on Nepal as a whole, making it 1-0 in our Discord tier matchup tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think after watching this whole Nepal being played out, This is going to be a very close match. Neither team giving up. Both teams have their flaws and their advantages against each other. Artifox is a little better with the combos as far as ults go, but
Mhm.
I think on the other hand, Dubs being able to find more value in his Death Blossom than Artifox were on their whole ult economy altogether. So it's going to come down to the combos for Artifoxes, and it's going to just come down to maybe, enabling maybe Davion and,
Mhm.
of course, Dubs. Because
Yep.
Dubs seems like he's the stronger of the two DPS. Tommy just needs to be in that back line, just, causing a little disturbance and let Duds come in and just do his thing.
No, I can definitely understand that. And we do have quite a few other members for each team that might be coming in tonight. So, even switching up a player or two on your roster for the next map can really change how the game is played. So, as we wait to see what our hybrid map is going to be, looking in the chat, it looks like everyone is back and forth with these two teams, giving love both to the Dumpster Divers and Arctic Foxes tonight. So really, just like we see when it comes to the statistics of tonight, it truly is anyone's game as to how this might turn out. We've seen that Arctic Foxes obviously really good on control, but they were really close maps, folks. So to say that Arctic Foxes are necessarily going to sweep the Dumpster Divers is definitely going to be a tall statement from any of us, with the way that Dumpster Divers have been playing tonight. So I'm interested in scratching your brain here a little bit, Gizmo. So, as you said, we're seeing a lot of teamwork based composition coming out from the Arctic Foxes, whereas the Dumpster Divers are really focusing on individual characters and making sure that they have the support they need to be able to take out the enemy. Do you think that those two clashing like ideals are going to show that one is more powerful than the other in the upcoming maps?
And it's honestly going to depend on the map itself and just placement. Being able to strategize and using EMP bomb and all that is great and all, but if there's an area, especially like Nepal's sakes, where
Mhm.
you can go hide behind corners, it's almost negated. It's kind of a fight, an ult combo. You want to wait until you're in mid fight, so that way no one has a place to retreat from. If you throw
Mhm.
it at the beginning, like they did a couple times on Sanctum, you're not going to get the value you need. And on the other hand, you can get some value, like you'll get a huge shatter from Davion, or you'll get, a Death Blossom that gets one or two, but you're also popping these ults at the end of fights that you might not
Mhm.
necessarily do. So sometimes doing the strategy, you go into the fight saying, "Oh, we're only going to use these two, and if we need a backup ult, we'll throw this one there as well." Uh, you had the Nana Winston with
Mhm.
the damage boost Valking Mercy. That's almost a little sketch. It did work out for them, but at the same time, you're wasting two very precious support ults. And
Mhm.
considering your heals are very oriented on focusing on one target, you're giving up a lot